guys, and welcome to the internet. I'm Kristen, and today I didn't have any school, so I'm in a really good mood. Thank you, Snow. Snow days. They're what I live for. Okay, so today I'm going to be telling you guys the books that I am going to most definitely read over my December Christmas break because I have 2 whole weeks of no school and it's so beautiful and I'm finally gonna have time to read, so I have like 12 million books that I'm gonna try to read and I'm gonna do it. I'm determined to do it. You can't stop me. I am so obnoxious right now and I apologize, but I slept in until noon when normally on weekdays I wake up at 6:30, so I'm just loving life right now. Also, my bookshelf! It's all pretty and lights and it just makes me really happy and everything about right now is, I'm in a really good mood. And y'all are gonna have to deal with it and get in a good mood with me. Get pumped. I'm so excited about everything. Okay, so to start this video off, I'm just gonna quickly tell you the only book that I read in November because I don't have time to read because school. But yeah, book I read in November, Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins, and this is just a beautiful, feel-good book, and if you want a good love story, just go read it right now. It's so beautiful, and I love it. So, basically, Anna gets sent to Paris for her senior year of high school, and she meets all of these new, sweet, awesome people, but most importantly, Etienne St. Clair, I don't know, he's got a weird name, but he's British, and he's gorgeous, and he has a girlfriend. The issues. So yeah, this is a story about Anna and how she falls in love with this guy when she was in love with this other guy and how this guy has a girlfriend but she loves him and it's so good and you need to read it right now. Ready, go. Now on to the real thing I want to talk about in this video, the books that I'm gonna read in December because I have 2 whole weeks off from school and that's a lot of time to read. Yay, reading! Okay, so to start off, I have Cinder by Marissa Meyer because I told Ryan from Ryan Reads and Our Fandom Life, which is our collab channel with some other hella people, told me that he wanted me to read this with him and by now I'm sure that he's probably already done with it, but I'm gonna read it anyway. This book is based off of Cinderella, which is really cool because I love Cinderella and I love Disney, so that's pretty wonderful. And it's also about a cyborg, so she's part robot. And that's all I really know about this book, and it seems interesting. No idea about the plot line, but I'm assuming it's similar to Cinderella, so I'm assuming there's evil stepsisters, and you've gotta love the evil stepsisters because they're always so freaking funny because they're so obnoxious, and it's great. Yay, Cinderella. The next book that I want to read is The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer by Michelle Hodkin because, 1, I've heard that it's really good and kind of creepy and I'm kind of in the mood for some sort of eerie creepiness that'll hurt my brain and make me confused but intrigued at the same time. Also, Nate from A Reader's Legacy told me to read this one with him at the same time that Ryan told me to read Cinder with him, so he's probably done with it too, but I'm gonna read it anyway because people tell me to read books. So, I'm gonna read the books. Next, I have a book that I just bought on Black Friday because I picked it up and it looked really cool, so here it is. Let's Get Lost by Addie Al-Said. I don't know how to pronounce authors' last names ever and it's really a struggle. But yes, I picked up this book and from what I gathered, it's about one girl who's traveling the country who becomes friends with all these other people and how she changes all of their lives and then in the end she realizes that they helped change her life and it sounds like a kind of a life lesson book and it sounds really good and I'm really excited and also this cover is really pretty and I like the different letters in the map and look at it's so pretty. Next I have These Broken Stars by Annie Kaufman and Megan Spooner because I really like the cover. That's a good reason, right? Always read the books because you like the cover. No, that's bad. Don't judge a book by its cover. Read a book because it sounds cool and because you want to read it. So, this book is about a girl named Lilac and a guy named Tarver who are from different social levels and they get trapped alone in space or something like that and they have to figure their way how to get back to their planet. I don't know how they're gonna live in space for that long. Are they normal humans? Are they not normal humans? And these are the questions that I ask myself. and that I want to know the answers to. So that's why I'm going to read it. And also I hope that they fall in love because it just seems like it'll be a good love story. Next I have Silent Echo by Alyssa Freelich, because Sasha of A Book Utopia and Ben of Benjamin and Tomes are doing a read-along of this book, and I've never done a read-along before, so I'm going to read along with them while they read it because I've had it for a while and I haven't read it yet, and now I have a reason to read it, so I'm gonna read it. So this is about a girl whose name is Portia Griffin, Inksback cover, and she has been mute for 16 years of her life, and then I think all of a sudden she just gets her voice back and she's kind of like a siren. I think there's a love triangle, but apparently it's a really good love triangle, and usually I don't like love triangles, they kind of just piss me off, but if it's a good love triangle then sure. Whatever. I can roll with it. And one last book that I just talked about in my TBR shame tag, which is over on our Fandom Life. I'm linking that channel down below. It's my collab channel. And it is The Blood of Olympus by Rick Riordan. Yeah, I know, I still haven't read it, but I haven't seen too many spoilers, which is really surprising, so I'm actually kind of happy about that. So I don't really know what happens. And I'm just hoping that there's a happy ending. And for those of you that don't know, this is the final book in the Heroes of Olympus series, which is the series after the Percy Jackson and the Olympians series. They're all by Rick Riordan. They're all beautiful. If you love Greek and Roman mythology and you haven't read these books yet, what are you doing with your life? Go read them. They're beautiful and perfect, and I don't want them to end, which is why I haven't read this book yet, but I'm going to because even though I don't want them to end, I still want to know how they end. Alright, okay, I just decided this right now. If I have time for 2 more books, even though I probably won't, I want to read Lola and the Boy Next Door and Isla in the Happily Ever After because they're both by Stephanie Perkins and they're the next 2 books like after Anna and the French Kiss. I don't think they have anything to do with each other, but I'm just super excited to read these, and I want more cutesy contemporary, so I'm gonna read these if I have time for them. That's all I got for this video. Time to hold up the pile of books and hope that I don't die. So these are all of the books that I am going to attempt to read over my 2-week December break from school when I actually have time to read. Also, I just threw Anna and the French Kiss in there because I did talk about it in this video, though I've already read it, but you know, whatever. We'll get over it. So, yes. Look at how pretty they look. I love books. They're so pretty, and they're my best friends. And I love them more than people sometimes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed this. And watch some of my other videos if you want to check them out because sometimes they're pretty awesome. And yes, link to my collab channel is down below. And I love you all so very much. Bye-bye! Look at, I can wear it like a hat. I'm so crazy right now, this video is gonna be a nightmare to edit.